let's move over to this.
They covered everything in that nigga.
What he also did during his trying to get over this, the Academy episode 1 officially dropped.
All right.
That's the screen recording that I sent you.
Gotcha.
And the Academy, I watched the entire first episode from start to finish.
How long was it?
Like 2.5 hours too.
That's a commitment.
It was a commitment because I got to give the first episode a real listen. You know what I mean? Get a judge of the characters,
see
the host. These are the niggas that we saw with the mask, the big dude. You remember the green glasses?
Academics and friends.
This is the exact type of friends that I think Academics would have. Number one, and these are not niggas that I would be hanging out with. That's number 2. No. This is the other nigga, the big nigga. You remember?
Oh,
the nigga with the face mask.
Yeah.
Okay, so his name is Fax.
The ghetto gimp.
Fax is gonna be the downfall of this podcast. This nigga is terrible. So Fax represents the chat, and for the first 20 minutes of this show, the first thing they did bring up was that. Okay, he's trying to. Okay, imagine a New York nigga with that. With this, I'm about to say annoying, but I'll just keep it. The annoying, typical New York accent. You know when a New York nigga moves down south and they make sure that they always remind you that they're from New York.
Yep,
and it feels like they're adding a little bit of extra sauce on it.
Yeah.
That's him.
They're trying not to lose home.
He's got the gangster part of it. He's got the voice. He's got the fuck you mean. He's got all the lingo. He's got everything.
Suck my.
He's got all of it, and on top of that, cherry on top. He's not even showing his face. This isn't like a diss, but he's also paralyzed, so he's in a wheelchair.
I was about to say he does look really comfortable sitting.
It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening, and then he's like slow stroking this pink pillow as he's complaining that Academics didn't have enough faith in the chat.
Like it's a feline.
It shows Celina Powell over the chat niggas having their first opportunity under the Academy.
So if he's representing chat, is he like
he's mainly representing the chat, like Clubhouse, Academics, chat niggas leader, and Discord. Because apparently their Discord is like where all the chat niggas are at, and it's like 20,000 in the Discord.
Director of chat niggas? That's a hell of a fucking title.
That's the title I'm giving him for sure. So, and everybody here is like a captain of the chat, of the chat niggas. So these friends are the captain of the chat.
They're the spokesman.
It's at 100%, and
they're
they're
the ones that are always talking with him on his chat and everything.
Not even, and apparently they've cultivated his own culture. So apparently Academics isn't even really involved. That's what I was getting from this. He's not too involved in that because they've created their own world in there. Academics will do a live stream. They all come to the Discord chat and talk about some of the things they say, and these generals explain to the other chat niggas what Academics meant by certain things that he was saying. This is so we're talking. So we're talking about niggas who
they're disciples.
So AK has hired his own like Danny.
He has disciples, nigga.
Like he hired his own. He hired like another version of us to talk about it. Like,
no, he hired his biggest fans.
Okay,
he hired his biggest fans
to be his advocates.
Yes,
the followers of his religion.
Yes, exactly, 100%. And this nigga followers of his religion for sure. This is a cult. And this nigga is like, there's nobody bigger than the fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody bigger than the fucking chat. Like, he's one of those niggas, you know? You know what I'm saying? He's like,
that little nigga from Mr. Incredible.
Oh my God. I screen recorded 3 minutes because there's a moment. I think this is the moment where they're pressing Academics on why he chose Celina over giving them a show first. And Academics was trying to put it in nice words like,
you niggas ain't profitable.
I didn't have faith in you unprofitable ass niggas. Yeah. So I want y'all to hear this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and relay the message to these niggas since Academics was putting it way too nice. This nigga Facts don't get it still. He's gonna be the downfall of this show. I'm marking that now.
Nigga say he don't get facts.
But yeah, go ahead.
You getting pissed on your chest. I'm like, what the fuck?
Stop acting like you're not a nasty nigga.
We're not doing that type of stuff.
I want to ask you, right?
Yeah.
This goes back to the first conversation that we was having about just your worth, bro. Like, 'cause I really want to know because it really fucks with me. You know what I mean? Like, it's all fun and games conversation, yeah, but like, you my dog, you know? But because I feel like I don't think you really do, bro.
Yo, Act, you're RJZ.
That sounds crazy.
Pause.
Well, I mean, when I think about the media game,
What did I do?
Yo, no.
What did I do?
No, he's not. He's really thinking like, fuck, like, how do I answer this to him? Like, he's really trying to think of an answer. He's not thinking. He's really thinking like, fuck, I'm the best. I'm the king. I gotta answer to my disciples.
Nigga.
That's how he's thinking.
This is like having.
He looks terrified to me.
He
let's
looks
bet.
prepared to have a birds and bees conversation.
Let's bet.
Like you got to explain a very complicated subject to a child.
Yeah, to like his underlings, like, God, they don't understand. Like,
Yes, dog.
like he's explaining some like very simple to his bitch, but it's just hard for her to understand.
Like a pimp to a new hoe.
Nigga, this
God
is crazy. This 2.5 hours of this, and it, mind you,
Look how he rubbed
Fax was Fax was the worst at the beginning. I mean, he literally took up the first. We can click anywhere on the full episode in the first 20 minutes. He's literally dominating the conversation. Like, but we the fucking chat, nigga. Ain't nobody bigger than the chat. You're like the whole time, and then now this is them bringing it back. Now the other nigga, Kyrie, is the big nigga. The one that said
With the braids.
that said,
you are home.
He's like really North Carolina is what it sounds like too. This nigga was bringing up all the cities that we've been to before.
damn.
Greensboro, Asheville. So
When I had the name Kyrie, I just didn't think
and
it
I
would
think
be that nigga.
yeah, and I also think that
Kyrie sounds like a smaller and more nimble nigga.
I think it's Kyrie. I hope it is. But I also think that he actually works for the music industry. He said something about that. He actually has a music industry job. I can't remember what he does, but he does a lot of traveling.
He has something going outside of this.
It sounded like he had an actual a great job. Is what it sounded like, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's watch this a little bit more.
Let's see what his answer is.
Honestly, I don't really process it as such, but it's probably because I'm still in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this
I'm
nigga's-
still
I
getting
told you, he's a
inspired
diva.
by newer creators that it's only when somebody says it to me like, yo, you know, because you did, like, for example, I just seen somebody, they have a channel called War in Jacksonville, right? Like, yo, well, if you ain't do War in Chirac, like, I don't think Adam is interviewing all these Chicago dudes now if I don't do the War in Chirac.
That's really-
You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of
Yeah,
these
you're right.
things
That's
happen where it's like, that's the moment I'm like, damn, I guess I've been here and done a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Really
just that
got
when you
sons.
still, and I think even with Drake too, like, you know, I think Drake is still on the field. Like, it's gonna take for him to really fall back for him to be like, okay, now let me, like, I mean, he does it a little bit. Like right now, he's just past Michael Jackson. He's getting his flowers.
Yo, bro, I can't sit. I'm sorry, bro.
Yo, for me, I haven't
That shit
taken
hurt
the
my
time,
stomach, bro.
Interrupt
I haven't taken the time yet to, like, just sit
Pass
back.
me a bag, please. Like, I'm about to throw up. You keep talking about Drake, bro. We
Yo.
not jacking. No chat niggas jacking
Hey,
Drake right
hey,
now.
I want Chubbs.
We not jacking Drake right
I think this
now.
album
Baca,
was amazing.
No chat nigga is jacking
40.
Drake, and you don't
Hey,
even
I
know.
love Drake. That's
You
all
love him.
facts.
We love him, but
Don't look
we
at me.
not. Yo, listen,
Yo.
we not jacking
Okay.
Drake until you get that interview. We know you don't give a fuck about
I don't
it.
think Drake
and
gonna
we
do
know
an
you
interview,
don't
bro. I'm gonna be
care.
honest with you.
Fuck
Like-
an interview, a conversation, bro. If we
Yeah, no, but
not
I've talked to him before. Like,
I don't give a no, nigga. We want to see an on-camera conversation with you and Drake, bro. I'm trying to.
Can you
tell
pause?
Pause?
Can you?
Yeah,
Because
pause.
I think he's in charge.
I think he's necessary.
Really?
He doesn't have like the skill to know when to pick the shots yet.
Yeah.
But I think that like at a certain point he's probably gonna be right about something that he's giving pushback on.
You said he's.
And he's gonna be valid.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Literally. But like,
Right, like-
the thing is, it's like we don't hear academics get challenged like that in like the same setting, like unless you with Wack or Joe.
Yeah, but like
Most of the
challenge
t-
on something that makes sense too. It's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. He's gotta be right first.
Oh, yeah,
But when he is
okay.
right,
You're
it's
saying
like, okay,
you're
that's
saying
why
he has
he's
the
here.
energy
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because
He has the role.
Because I mean, apparently he's like big on. I don't know what he's big on. I'm going off these
Facts.
niggas' words. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he's a clubhouse nigga.
He
He's
probably
a
likes
dominant-
chopped cheeses.
He's a dominant force in the Discord. You know,
Yo,
it's,
when you said dominant, I was just thinking like, yeah, dominant somewhere. Like, what's up with this fucking mask?
Yeah, nah,
You
ghetto
feel me?
Gift
Like,
was,
yeah.
oh yeah. Then the first half, he was making it all about him because he was just like, I've been through a lot, yo. Like, I've been through a lot. I was like,
Man,
what the fuck, nigga? We understand. Get help then. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You might be in the wrong room, nigga.
Bruh, it is so Academics is not going to be on every episode. Apparently, this is just supposed to be them. This is like the standard thing when you launch a new show, you're supposed to be on the first one and get the eyes there. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying like maybe I'll be on the first 10, and then after that, pass it over to you.
he gave a show to the chat niggas.
Secondary to Celina Powell. So let me tell you why he gave a show to Celina Powell before you niggas. Because Celina Powell is a guaranteed bet. Whether you approve of the content or not, I'm betting on Celina Powell compared to a niggas who are only dominant based off of my own fan base that I've curated. Like that was what he was trying to say to them nicely.
Right.
And he kept saying the chat niggas, we run the world. There's nothing bigger than the chat.
No.
Nigga, Akademiks is bigger than the chat. Like it's like
You could turn it off. Right?
yeah, I could turn this bitch off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's pretty much saying, yeah, y'all have a dominant force. You're good at organizing my 20,000 that you have in the Discord, but you never got 20,000 yourself.
Right.
You never got 20,000 fans yourself, period. You know what I'm saying? Celina Powell, as vile as she is gonna get posted everywhere.
She has stories.
It doesn't matter where it goes. Celina Powell is going, bro. No matter where she steps down on.
You niggas don't have cleavage.
You don't have it, dog. You don't have this. It's just like. Then I think Akademiks also knows that he is the. I think Akademiks kind of knows that we're probably not gonna. People don't love Akademiks. The chat niggas love Akademiks, but it's like. I think he also knows that like niggas aren't gonna fall in love with his friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They haven't
Like,
fell in love with him yet. Most of people,
you know what I'm saying?
Most people
Like-
tolerate Akademiks.
exactly.
And it's like 20,000 niggas that's obsessed with him.
Right.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
depends on if he chooses the right fans, though. Like, he chose the absolute wrong niggas. And they're wrong in... Well, I don't know about Kyrie, the fat nigga. But...
And then the other nigga really didn't get a chance to speak too much.
But I don't even... I think he's speaking. Like him just with the fucking goofy glasses. He's
He does look
saying
kinda
something.
crazy.
Says
Yeah.
it all.
Go back a little bit
Speaks
just because I want to
volumes.
hear him just say, "Ack, you're RJZ."
Oh, okay. You want
That was
one more time.
that was just crazy.
And that was Kyrie.
I think that was Kyrie. Yeah.
His name is Kyrie.
yeah, it was like right after there, right?
RJZ. That sounds crazy.
Go back a little bit.
Well, I
Go back a
mean,
little bit.
when I,
That like the look he gave him after that. Like what if a nigga like
he
what
was
if a nigga
staring
was
in
like
his, he was staring. He stared in his soul, bro.
but like what if a nigga told you
That's
he was
uncomfortable as fuck.
like, AJ, you're my Jay-Z.
And that's uncomfortable. I can't even look at you for this. Like, this is great. That's uncomfortable.
And you know, like at most, like when we first came on the show, we was like, nah, like y'all niggas was big dogs doing this shit. But it's a way to say it.
It's a way to
Without
do
knowing,
it.
y'all
For
niggas
sure,
throwing
for
shit.
sure.
To
You know
not
what
make
I'm saying? Jay-Z, Nigga, are you crazy?
That's why the nigga was like, you know, I'm still playing the game.
And then
Like,
Akademiks,
this is crazy,
and then
nigga.
this nigga
Probably got a
Akademiks,
Saucy Santana flashback, nigga.
bro, Akademiks is hilarious. This nigga rubbed his stomach, then rubbed his face. Like he's really thinking. That's 2 steps of thought. His gut and then his mind.
For a
Nigga.
fat nigga, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro! This is the craziest
That's fucking
podcast.
crazy.
I'm gonna watch another episode, of course, because this is. I think Fax fucked up the first episode because maybe he was a little too excited. He couldn't get off the fact of reminding us that there's nothing bigger than the chat.
Right.
He kept reminding us that he's going through things. So I think he fucked the first episode up. I'm just gonna say that.
It's the first game. He revealed some film.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna watch it again. I don't see the likelihood of this lasting, unless
think so?
something really happens with these people. I just can't even. It's just like,
It has to be more than the
think-
chat niggas because he don't even like 20K view videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying? It's got to
yeah.
be something more than the chat niggas. Like, it's
Or these chat niggas really got to shine. Like the nigga with
Yeah.
the green glasses, I really didn't get to hear. I don't know how I feel about him. I don't feel anything for him because he was talked so little. He honestly seemed the most normal. Actually, the other nigga seemed the most normal. The one that you're my Jay-Z. He seemed
Nigga,
the
what? Did you just say that statement?
This happened. This is towards the end of the podcast. I'm telling you, he literally kind of seemed the most normal. Like he's actually had real life experience with
Right.
bitches and people. I was like, okay, yeah. It's like maybe I don't believe all the stories, but it sounds like he knows a lot about life. That you know what I'm saying? Like
He's reasonable.
sound like you actually were doing things. You know what I'm saying? Until this moment. This is the moment when I was like, oh Lord Jesus,
He knows nothing.
He's lost too. Yeah, he's lost too.
RJZ.
Oh shit.
Look at that
I don't
face.
think you really.
Yeah.
Yo, Ack, you're RJZ.
Look at that.
Yeah, that make me so
when I think about the
Ack is
media,
terrified, nigga.
that's
He
crazy.
said,
Nigga, you gotta rub both minds, nigga.
Nigga.
yeah, dog.
Shit.
So that was fucking insane.
Nah, that was Akademiks is hilarious, dog.
Yeah. Akademiks is pretty damn funny. So
You think it's gonna pan out better than like some of these no jumper shows?
I was about to say, you think it's gonna last longer than what was those 2 girls on the Joe Budden network? You think it's gonna last?
and-
Mandy and Sandy, and
I can't remember what their show was.
it was the 3 bitches. Then
It was
two
three,
bitches,
and then it was two.
and then it was
thing
no
is-
bitches.
I
See,
think
the thing is,
it was less than a year. That was less than a year, right? It was less than a year with all 3 of them. I think the one chick left within like 6 months,
But-
and then the 2 girls held out. I think they might have been. They think they might have held out with Joe for like
And
a
another
little bit over a year, maybe a little bit over a year.
So let's just say 2 years. Y'all don't think this got 2 years?
nope.
No,
I think once Academics leaves, it's gonna all go downhill.
even Academics even said nicely. He was like, I'm going to help this show succeed, and let's just say 10,000 people or 20,000 people watch with me on there. But if I leave, it'll go down to like 1,000. I said, damn, you don't got no faith in these niggas. Yo, I said,
That was a
God,
rough estimate, nigga. He's probably trying to be nice about that shit.
that was an accurate ass estimate. That nigga said it'll dwindle down to like 1,000 plays, maybe. I said, holy shit. Like, you have no faith in these niggas, bro. None. He tried to,
rough.
and then like, here goes facts. Oh, nigga, there's nothing bigger than a chat, nigga. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wish Academics the best of luck. I don't know what if this.
I don't even know what they gonna talk about. With that.
I don't either.
I
This
was
is not
really
the
just
not the
trying to
kickoff show for the Academy, but it doesn't seem like. Even though Ack said that he's trying to like branch off the Academy, it doesn't sound like he did. It doesn't look like he put any planning into launching the Academy.
Right.
The Academy is not a thing yet.
He's
You know what
probably
I'm saying?
taking it day by day. It's more real than Dr. Umar Johnson's school, though.
That's a fact because we have a product right now.
Yeah.
So
We have
a
something
product.
to-
We
we have
have a
something to look
product
at.
to review. Yeah.
Homeroom was around before Academy, though, right?
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They just started. This is their first episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
In case
I
you
think
didn't
they
know.
should pivot into a podcast about academics.
They should take whatever their thing they're
That's
doing on
kinda what it is,
Discord.
okay.
Yeah, but
But I get what you're saying, but that wouldn't.
That would be crazy.
I don't know. That would be
That'd be weird.
crazy.
It'd be crazy because
And they
first
not talking about nothing like by themselves. It's just
I think what's even crazier.
Jay-Z.
I think what's scarier or crazier is the fact that I have 100% confidence that they could talk about Academics for 2 hours once a week, if not longer.
Every week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the scary part, honestly, in the
Yeah.
whole thing. Like
Have new shit to bring
we'll
up
have a
every time.
2.5, 3 hour show, but nigga, we have hit 7 podcasts. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Or
right.
7 to 10 topics. So it's like they could stay on one and probably do play-by-plays. And that's also not a show you want to launch a network with. That's not for the masses.
Nah, that's for the core.
That's another show for the core fan base.
Yeah.
Nobody's greater than the chat niggas, nigga.
Nobody's greater than
So
the
they
chat.
do it
though.
for them.
Yeah, nobody's greater than the chat.
Church.